Coach's Kitchen, Coach Burn with Kearns. Today we're going to make Aunt Dee's, supposedly, actually it's kind of mine too, Aunt Dee's chicken stew. Chicken sausage stew with Vidalia onions, red onions, tomatoes, vine-ripened tomatoes, I don't like that store-bought junk, vine-ripened tomatoes, spinach, black beans, and brown rice. And let me tell you, when the winter comes, you want to go more toward the stews because we want that warmth, that feeling, and everything has its season. So a lot of this stuff is very seasonal. Spinach is pretty seasonal, tomatoes are pretty seasonal, onions are pretty seasonal for this time of year. So we've got to start here. We're going to have Shidoshi zoom in here. So we've already cut up an onion. We fill the pan halfway with water. We throw the onion in, some garlic powder or garlic, plain garlic, garlic chopped up. Put the water on simmer. We've got our tomatoes chopped up. So what we're going to do is, I've already been baking my sausages. I'm going to show you that in a second. That's my chicken sausages, which we got open nature. They're already pre-cooked. They're good. No antibiotics, no preservatives, no nitrates or nutrients or phytrates or phytrate, whatever it is. It's all good. Sodium's a little high, but that's okay, as long as you don't have a sodium problem. So we'll take the tomatoes, probably about 3 to 4 vine-ripened tomatoes. Oopsie. And dump that in. As like I said before, I'm not the cleanest cook, but I am the best looking cook. So 3 or 4 vine-ripened tomatoes, dump them right in. That can be cooking at the same time. Clean up a little bit. I like to pre-cook kind of everything. I got my brown rice almost done. So you can cook this the night before, have enough brown rice for another meal left over. But right now we got that going. Spinach. It's really up to you. Spinach cooks down pretty well. And the thing with spinach is you can't release the iron from spinach unless you have citrus with it, unless it's cooked. I'm a big fan of spinach or anything green, but again, you want to eat a variety of food. Just dump the spinach in, and you can literally pile this stuff high because it's just going to cook down over time. This is not a soup, this is a stew. So about half the thing is really good. Seal it back up. And you'll see this cook down pretty quick. And the last 2 ingredients, you know what I'm saying? Once it's warm, it cooks down. I like my stew that the spoon will stand straight up, and that's where we're going to go with this at the end. That's going to simmer. This will take you probably, from start to finish, probably about an hour. So we can actually probably even add a little bit more spinach if you want, which I'm going to do. And the thing that's great about soups and stews is it all goes in one bowl, feeds a bunch of people, and everybody's happy. And they've got all high quality food in them. Beans are an underutilized source. These get so many phytonutrients in them. Those are the little tiny nutrients people don't talk about, that it's unbelievable. So that's 2 cans of black beans. Why black beans? I like them. Kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans, doesn't matter. Just throw them in there. My rice is cooking at the same time. That's almost done. I'm a big fan of brown rice, so it has way more nutrition. What they do with white rice, they strip off the hull, they take the fiber out, and they blast it with bleach, and it's just not as healthy for you. Now our sausages are brown. I cook them a little bit ahead of time. I'm going to pull them out. And we've got a bunch of different ones. We've got maple, we've got chicken, we've got, they're all chicken sausages. We got feta cheese, we got regular just plain chicken sausage, and we've got maple sausages. The maple sausages are really good. Now you notice I cook extra. We're not going to use all the sausages for this, but in the morning I might make an omelet with maple chicken sausages in them. Alright, so now that's all cooked. It's ready. It's going to cool down a little bit. I'm going to cut them up and throw them in there. And this literally, from start to finish, will take you about an hour. So this is Aunt Dee's chicken stew. And we're going to come back with the rest. Alright, we're back. We're working our way towards this recipe. This is Aunt Dee's chicken stew recipe. We've got, as you can see, spinach, white onions, black beans, olive oil, and garlic, and black pepper in here. So this is cooking up pretty well. You want to cook this to the This time you want to cook this to the spinach is pretty pale, so it's really dark green. We've got our chicken sausages already cooked and cut. So what we're going to do is drop them right in. Be real careful because the water's hot. This is a combination of regular chicken, I bet the dog isn't around. Regular chicken sausages, feta cheese, chicken sausages, all different combinations. You can close it. Now, as you can tell, it's getting pretty full. And I think we'll just be able to fit our brown rice in, which is cooked. Might have to take some water out, and I think we might, but that's not a bad thing. All right. This will be ready literally in 20 minutes. So we'll take our brown rice and just scoop some of that in. I'm going to put about 2 to 4 cups of brown rice, depends on how big your pan is. It gives us that nice wholesome flavor. This is a special combination rice. This is a really high-end rice, but I'm not a cheap guy. And we're getting close to being full. As you can tell, I'm going to stir that in really slowly. And you can always add more rice to this. You just skim off some of the water. But you know, I think I'm going to skim off some of that water. We've added our brown rice and our sausages. And let's give it the Aunt D test. Let's mix it up. There you go. The standing up spoon is the test. Now it's completely done. Right about now you can probably serve it because everything's been pretty much pre-cooked. It's ready to go. So there you go, Aunt D's Italian chicken stew recipe, my style, Coach Kearns. Thanks you guys. We'll be back with some more breakfast recipes.